Welcome to Fintiba's Partnership Program. We're delighted to have you as part of our trusted network supporting students and professionals on their journey to Germany. To get started, visit our official website www.fintiba.com. Then from the top menu, click on About Us and select Partnerships. Now you're on the Partnership Program page, where you can choose the category that best represents you, whether you're a university, agent, or consultant, or part of an authority or institution. For the purpose of this tutorial, and since this represents the majority of our partners, we'll select agents and consultants. Now we've moved to the next page, where you have two options. The first option is to log into your dashboard if you're already a partner. This allows you to track your earnings, performance, and account details. The second option is to register as a new partner. And for the purpose of this tutorial, that's the option I'll select. Now we're on the partner application page. This is where you'll fill out your details step by step to complete your registration. Start by choosing your salutation, Mr. or Mrs. Then, enter your last name. Here I'll type Theodore, and your first name, John. Next, enter your email address. Make sure it's a valid one that you check regularly, because this is where you'll receive updates and your approval confirmation later on. For this example, I'll write john.theodore@example.com. Great. Now add your telephone number, remembering to include your country code. Finally, write your company name. In this case, I'll type Let's Go to Germany. Once you're done, double-check everything before moving to the next step. Now, let's move on to the address details section. This part is important as it tells us where your organization is based and ensures all communication and payments are correctly linked to your location. Start by entering your street name, just as it appears on your official documents. Next, fill in your house number, for example, 24 or building 10A. Then move to your postal code. Make sure to type it carefully without spaces or symbols. After that, enter your city, writing the full name clearly. And finally, select your country from the drop-down list. You can also start typing to find it faster. Once you've completed all fields, take a quick moment to review everything before moving to the next step. Now, let's move on to the next important part, choosing your partnership type. This section helps us understand what kind of collaboration you have with Fintiba, so make sure to choose the category that best describes your organization. Take your time here. You'll see several options listed. You can select agent or consultant if you support students directly with their applications, visas, or even those applying for the Chancenkarte to come to Germany for work opportunities. If you mainly run a website or platform that promotes studying or working in Germany, then website provider will be the right choice for you. For those representing a language school, choose that option to indicate that you prepare students linguistically before they move to Germany. And if you represent a German university or an international university, simply select the one that applies. Each of these categories helps us tailor our partnership communication and support. So don't worry, there's no wrong choice. Just pick what fits your organization best. Once you've made your selection, we'll move on to the next fields below. Here, enter your official website, the one where students or partners can learn more about your services. Make sure it's a valid and working link, starting with https:// or www. This helps us verify your institution and include it correctly in our records. Next, you'll see a field asking for the number of students you send to Germany per year. This doesn't need to be an exact number. Just an estimate is perfectly fine. Think about how many students you usually support annually, whether it's 10, 100, or even more, and enter that here. These details help us better understand the scale of your activities and the support you may need from our team. Now, let's move to the section where you can tell us a bit more about your company. Here, please describe your organization and share why you'd like to join the Fintiba Partner Program. This helps us better understand your background and how we can support you as a partner. Take your time to write a short, clear description before moving on. Next, we'd love to know how you heard about us. You can choose from the list of options, for example, through other agents, a university, fairs, webinars, or another source. Once you've selected the option that applies to you, we can move on to the next part. Now we've reached a very important part. This section is all about your payouts. Here, you'll need to specify where your bank is located and choose your preferred payment method. Remember, This information is what allows you to receive your earnings once you start generating successful referrals. If you choose international payment transfer, you can go ahead and fill in your payment details, including your account holder name, BHC or SWIFT code, payee street and house number, postal code, city, and account number. Or, if you prefer, you can leave these fields for later. They can be added anytime once your partner account is approved. And don't worry, once you're approved, you'll have several options for payouts. You can use SEPA transfer for all EU countries, TransferMate for most non-EU countries, or PayPal for the remaining non-EU countries. So no matter where you're located, there's always a convenient payment method available. And now, we've reached the final step. Here, you'll need to review and tick the required consents to complete your application. First, tick the box to confirm that you accept the Fintiba Partnership Program. We recommend downloading it from here and giving it a quick read before confirming. Next, tick the box for the Terms of Business and Data Protection Notice of Fintiba GmbH. These can also be downloaded and reviewed in detail if you wish. And finally, the last box allows you to stay updated with general news and relevant product updates from Fintiba. It's completely optional, but we encourage you to keep it checked so you don't miss out on important updates. And that's it. You've now completed your partner application. Once you're ready, click on Apply to submit your registration. After that, please keep an eye on the email address you provided, as our team will reach out once your application has been reviewed and approved. Thank you for taking the time to join the Fintiba Partner Program. We're truly excited to have you on board. If you have any questions or need support at any point, you can always contact us at partners@fintiba.com. And once your application is approved, don't forget to check Chapter 2 from the link in the description. There, you'll learn more about your partner dashboard and how to use it effectively. Welcome to the Fintiba family.